guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yuyan. So today's video is going to be about my everyday makeup routine. I keep it pretty simple and I don't use that many products. I've been doing this everyday makeup for a while now and I really like it. It's just very glowy, kind of bronzy. I'll also be leaving the links of all the products that I use down below in the description box, so definitely check that out. Alright, so yeah, if you want to see my makeup routine and see how I get this look, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off, I don't have anything on my face. I put on moisturizer, and the one that I use is the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer with SPF. Recently, I had an allergic reaction to a makeup remover, and my skin has been really sensitive, and I have like a lot of like little clogged pores. So I have been going to the dermatologist to try to fix that. So in the meantime, I've been using very simple products and I find that that moisturizer works really well, and it has SPF for like every day. If I am going to be in the sun more during the day, I've been using the Glossier Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen. I really like this. I love like the texture of it and it feels really good on my skin. But today I'm just gonna stick with the Neutrogena one. I'm not really gonna be out that much, and I'm just gonna put on some lip balm. I like doing that like when I'm doing my makeup. Glossier Mango Balm.com. I literally love this smell so much. If you haven't smelled it, definitely get yourself one, especially if you like mangoes. This literally smells like mango green tea. So freaking good. I'm literally like so obsessed with this. And the best part is it actually hydrates your lips. And for every day, I do like using a primer. These are the two that I usually like go towards. Too Faced Hangover Primer and the Glossy Priming Moisturizer. This one's a little bit more moisturizing. For today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I just put it all over my face. I really like this stuff because it really hydrates my skin and it just feels really good. I don't really like the silicone based ones. If anything, I do use this sometimes. It's the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. I use this only on my T-zones to make sure that my oils don't go too crazy during the day. Okay, so next up I'm using the NARS foundation. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and I use the shade Santa Fe. This one is a little bit light on me. I would also mix in this, which is Strawberry. I'm pretty low on it, but I think I can still get a little bit out. This one is more of my summer shade, and Santa Fe is more of like a fall winter shade when I get a little bit lighter. But yeah, I'm just gonna mix both of these to half a pump of each. And honestly, usually my makeup routine is very fast, probably like 10 minutes or less, because usually I'm in a rush to get out the door, so I just try to make it very fast. But yeah, this is how much I have, and I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. Got this from Sephora, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. I haven't really been wearing foundation that much, just so my skin can breathe while I'm recovering from my allergic reaction. And I've been just kind of wearing concealer, but usually if my skin's feeling good and all that, I love just wearing a light foundation to just kind of even everything out. And I love this foundation because it has a really good coverage. For like every day, I'm definitely not too crazy about covering everything up. I just kind of want to even everything out and just have my skin look a little bit better, you know? I'm just gonna take whatever is on my beauty blender and just kind of blend it down my neck. Okay, so that's all the foundation. Next, I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and these two are like my everyday concealer. I go between the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Medium 1 Custard and the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G10. I really love these two. The Glossier one has a lighter coverage, so if I sleep a little more and don't have like, you know, that bad dark circles and everything, I will go in with the Glossier. If I am looking a little bit more tired, I go in with the NARS. But today I'm gonna go in with the NARS one. So I'm just gonna kind of pat it into the bottom of my eye. Like I said, I usually do this very quick. Usually I would just kind of go in with my fingers and pat it in, but if I do want it to look better, I will go in with my beauty blender. I literally just pat it in And with whatever is left over on my beauty blender, I will just kind of tap it in again to cover up any blemishes or anything like that. Okay, so that is everything I do for my base. Sometimes I would put setting powder over it if I know I'm gonna be wearing my makeup for a long time and I want it to last and not to get too oily. But today I'm just gonna leave it as is. And if I am setting it, I will use the RCMA No Color Powder. This is literally my favorite powder. There's like no color to it and I absolutely love that. And it's just very translucent and just makes your makeup look very flawless. Alright, so next I'm gonna fill in my brows. These are the 3 brow products that I've been using for a long time and I just really stick by it because it works really well for me. So the first one is the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I just really love the pencil of it. It's very thin so you can get those like hair-like strokes and it's really easy to use. The shade that I am using is 3.5. I think it's more like a neutral brown. Okay, I'm just gonna use the spoolie and brush all my hairs up and just make sure everything is pretty neat. And then what I like to do is kind of just outline the bottom and the top. As you can see, my brows have like hair, but there's no like really definite shape because there are areas that are pretty sparse. So I kind of just like to outline the top and the bottom, and it's a lot easier to fill in and there's more of like that shape that I want. So this is with the outline shape and this is without. And then I just like to fill in the ends of it because the ends of your brows are supposed to be a little bit darker. And that is what it looks like, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. Just make sure you keep like a pretty light hand because you don't want them to look too dark. And also I feel like this way you can kind of make sure that they are pretty even for the most part. All right, next up, after I'm done with that, I go in with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium brown, and I use this one, the lighter shade. As you can see, I already hit pan, but this has lasted me so long. And then I go in with this brow brush. This is the Brow Dual brush by Stilazzi. So using the brush part, I'm just going to lightly fill in the front because I do have pretty sparse hairs there, and then I kind of just go over everything so there are no sparse places. It's more on my left side that the front is a lot more sparse. Alright, so that is pretty much what it looks like, and then I do go in with the spoolie again from the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I kind of just go over everything just so that everything is blended and doesn't look too harsh. And if I missed any spots, kind of just lightly go over it again. Okay, so that is pretty much what it looks like, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't go too crazy about it because, like I said, I usually just take 10 minutes to do my makeup. So yeah, usually I just kind of leave it like this and I'm pretty happy with it, and I can go out, I can do whatever, and I feel pretty good in it. But if I do have extra time, I will go in with these two things. It's the Glossier Halo Scope and the Cloud Paint in Dusk. So I'm gonna put on the Cloud Paint first. I really love this color. It's super pretty, and you only need like a very little bit. So I'm literally like, this is all I'm gonna need. But yeah, I love this. It's so pretty, and a little goes a very long way. So I literally just take my fingers and pat it onto my cheeks. And I love this because it's just very natural. And honestly, usually I'm not really a blush person, but with this stuff I really like it. Okay, so this is the side with the blush and this is without. It just kind of like makes you look a little bit more awake and alive and just, I don't know, better. Okay, so the same thing with the other side. It actually feels so weird doing a makeup tutorial because I haven't done one in so long. If you look at the videos earlier on my channel, I actually have a lot of makeup tutorials. Like I used to be really into makeup and I still am, but for every day I kind of just like to keep it very simple. Okay, so this is pretty much what it looks like. I don't like having too much blush. And next I'm gonna go in with the Halo Scope, and I really just take this on my fingers and just put it on the top of my cheeks. And with this stuff, it's like also very natural, so you don't really see it. You see a little bit of a glow here, and I really like that. I used to love like that pop of highlight. I like it a little bit more toned down for every day. This has definitely been my favorite highlighter to use this summer. It just looks very sun-kissed and glowy, and I really like that. Sometimes I would just kind of even put it on my cheeks a little bit just to have a little bit more of that bronzy, glowy kind of look. Okay, and that is basically everything that I am going to do with my face. I don't really wear eyeshadow anymore. Sometimes I would put on a little bit of bronzer, like a light brown shadow, but like day to day I just keep it pretty simple. And because I have lash extensions, as you can see, I don't put on mascara. Usually I don't put on eyeliner either, but I will just brush it out. And this is the little spoolie that I use to brush out my lash extensions, and I just go like this. And of course, if you don't have lash extensions, you could definitely go in with some mascara or eyeliner to open up the eyes a little bit. And if you're interested in my lash extensions, I'll leave down my lash technician's Instagram. Her name is Nina. She's really sweet. I don't know if she's taking new clients, but you could definitely DM her and ask. These actually have been almost 2 weeks and they are very full and still looking so bomb. But yeah, I absolutely love them. They make getting ready and my life just so much easier. Okay, so next up are the lips. I love wearing like a nice nude color lip every day, so these are the three that I always choose between. You guys know I love the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. This is one of my favorite lip colors. It's just such a pretty nude color, not too peachy or too brown. And the next one is Glossy's Generation G in Cake. This is like the end of it and I just got a new one, but I love this color. It's super pretty and it's one of the blotted lip and it just looks very natural. And lastly is Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk, which is such a pretty nude color as well. I'll have all of them down below in case you're curious, but today I'm actually gonna go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London, and I'm just gonna take off the chapstick that I had, and I'm actually gonna put on a little bit of lip liner. This is the Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. This is like the same color as the lipstick, and I usually just like to line my lips on the bottom a little bit and fill it in, just overline it a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream and put it over it. Yeah, I really love this color and it actually lasts a long time and it's super affordable. Alright, so this is the final look. This is usually what I do every day. A little bit more actually because of the highlighter and the blush, but I do like to add that in if I do have a little extra time or if I want to look a little bit more glam. But yeah, I just keep it very simple and I think this is perfect to wear anytime really. But yeah, I really hope you like this video. If you're interested in following me on my Instagram, it's just itsyuyan with 2 N's. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!